Hi, everybody. I am Deacon Dave, and welcome to day 20 of Silence in a Year. And the topic for today is Charity is Born of Silence. Charity is born of silence. And Alicia, what is the word of the day?
The word is serene.
Which could be defined by the two words that you picked for today, which are?
Peace and quiet.
There we go. Look at that. So see, we did it all.
Right, exactly. So the responsorial song for today is kindness and truth shall meet. And I think it's akin to what Cardinal Sarah was saying about silence and peace, having the same heartbeat. You know, how often in life do we not ask for peace and quiet? I know I did when my kids were little. Again, another story about my kids. I looked forward to nap time, because I needed that quiet time, right? So you think about our heart gets so noisy and gets so cluttered, and we just need to take that time of quietness with Jesus, to reconnect with Jesus, to maybe a prayer or whatever it is, but just to be quiet and put ourselves into his presence for the remainder of the day. Because anytime you stumble, I know when I stumble during the day or something happens or thing doesn't go right, I really want that quiet time.
I think the important part about that quiet time that you're describing is it helps us in our own ability to hear, love, and understand God, right? In that quiet time. But then when there are other noises, we can then apply that same set of encounters we had with God in that situation. And I got to share this story. So my mother-in-law is moving in, right, to the house. And we've already talked about how my prayer room is the Florida room. It's kind of like my space, right? I think it's my space. And my wife says, well, we're going to take my mom's kitchen tall table and we're going to put it in the Florida room. I'm like, honey, that's my prayer room. She goes, well, we're going to move the blue bench out of there and we're going to put the table. I said, honey, I love the blue bench. And then my wife started to say something and like, because of my quiet time with the Lord, right, where I'm hearing and understanding and receiving his love, he said, this is not important. That if your wife wants to put a table in there, it's okay. And I didn't say anything else. Now, I might have died on that hill 10 years ago, right, fighting for my Florida room and my prayer space. But the Lord revealed to me that this is not really important. What's important is your wife and your mother-in-law moving in.
Right. I think that sometimes we allow those little molehills to turn into mountains.
Yes, we
do. They don't turn into it. We make them. There's an old saying that says that you made a storm out of a glass of water. That's translated from Spanish to English. But anyway, it's like, you have this huge hurricane in this little, 4 ounces of water. Like, you just made it so horrible. We do that to ourselves.
I've never heard that before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I just think that when I think about needing peace and quiet, I need that peace and quiet to sit with God and allow him to love me through these storms of life, because we're going to have them, and not allow them to take over control of my thoughts and my words and my actions.
Yeah, because charity is born of silence.
Right.
So that time we spend in charity with the Lord. And here's the other thing that you just made me think of that I wanted to mention. It's like there are some really seriously big storms in our life, right? And we're going to need the Lord. And they're going to have an effect on us, right? And we're going to need him. These little storms that you describe are a great way for us to practice charity and understanding and hearing the Lord, so that when the big storms, the truly big, difficult parts of life come, we can still hear his voice. We can still feel his love. And he'll give us an understanding that's beyond all understanding.
That's right.
Good stuff. I love it. 4 ounces of water, hurricane. Good stuff.
So if you don't have that quiet space and that quiet time, find it in your heart.
All right. So takeaway question?
Yes.
How about, are there any hills you're trying to die on right now? Are there any things that you're fighting for that aren't really what the Lord is calling you to? And if there are, take it to him in prayer.
Amen.
Alicia, you want to close us in prayer here for day 20?
I come, O Lord, unto your sanctuary to see the life and food of my soul. As I hope in you, O Lord, inspire me with that confidence which brings me to your holy mountain. Permit me, divine Jesus, to come closer to you, that my whole soul may do homage to the greatness of your majesty, that my heart with its tenderest affections may acknowledge your infinite love, that my memory may dwell on the admirable mysteries here renewed every day, and that the sacrifice of my whole being may accompany you.
Amen. All right, everybody. That's the end of day 20. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye.